this is the second moving vlog in this series. Welcome to it. It is Thursday. I have the morning off. I ended up asking for the morning off so I could get a little more packing done. I just needed to work on like some computer stuff and they didn't need me at work, so I actually took the morning off today. I am gonna start packing the kitchen more. I have tomorrow morning to move stuff and then Saturday all day. We don't have that much left. I'll give you like a rundown right now. We don't have that much left, but if I can get some done beforehand, I would like to do that because I don't want to be rushing on Saturday because then we leave like early Sunday morning. Let me show you what the apartment looks like right now. Getting started on some packing. I'm gonna do like dishes and all that in the kitchen because I don't need a lot of it now because we're basically leaving. Okay, so sadly, all the furniture here has to go to my mom's. So like the chair, the desk. I think we're gonna take the dresser and TV. My giant mirror has to go away, sadly. It just won't fit in the car, and we're not like moving like with a moving truck because we don't have other furniture. So I'm just gonna leave the rest there, and then when I'm ready to like use it again at a future apartment or house or whatever, then I will just grab it all from there. But for now, it's just gonna stay in her guest room. Bed is not ours, but that's staying, but all the sheets, the pillows, everything will be coming with us. This is all the progress we made the other day. It's just a lot more organized. So we have all the clothes packed in the suitcases. We have a bunch of like coats and blankets and bathroom stuff all in these big bags. This bin has to go to my mom's because that's like all my books, and like some like random boxes have to go as well. And then the kitchen, I'm about to make a hash brown, so there's just like a hash brown waiting for the oven to preheat. But all of this needs to get packed. I have some glassware I need to pack. All the food will get packed at some point. I obviously have some stuff here. I have stuff up here. Oh, and how could I forget? All of the stuff I'm gonna pack today, or a lot of it. A lot of this containers and plates, silverware, all of it is here and on this bottom shelf. So I'm gonna do some of that packing today just to get started with it all. And then all the kitchen pots and pans are gonna go in these storage bins. This is not mine, but those two things are. That's the start of this. This is like the final stretch, I feel like, of everything. So we're kind of just like pushing through so we can get all of it done. And then Saturday will be kind of like a rest day before like the next part of the move begins, because it's going to be a lot of driving, a lot of movement, unpacking once we get there. It's just going to be a hectic next part of the journey. It's gonna be tiring. So we're trying to get it more done now, so then in a couple days it's like less to do and I'm not stressed and rushing by the end of it. I'm grabbing some of this stuff to pack because we have some time. I'm gonna leave some out though. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I have pretty much all the plates packed, the cups. I have most of the containers. I have glass containers, but I'm not gonna wrap those because they're fine. My big bowls, all the cups are at the bottom. And then the last thing I need to wrap here are just these glasses. I'm gonna do those now. Then I have the dishwasher running for everything else that I need to pack, but it's only a few things, so I'll do that as soon as this is done. But I figure get this clean while I continue with the packing. I think I'm also going to start on this lower bin here of all the pots and pans. I might do that now because it's going to just be very quick. I just need to throw it all in there and then it's like done. Alright. It's good for now. Everything is fitting so good. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this. Almost done. I have a few more things to add to this though. Do you want this? Should we keep this or get rid of this frying pan? Okay. Okay, I packed all the pots and pans. I'm gonna have to probably rearrange this once the stuff in the dishwasher gets done, but there's not much left here. I really don't have much in the kitchen other than some cleaning products, but we transported this with the trash can. I know that sounds so weird, but we put all this in the trash can and then like put it in my car. So it's like storage within storage, you know what I mean? So we have that. And then just the coffee station, the food. I gotta do those still. And then that's it. That's literally it. And then whatever other miscellaneous things we get to today. It's very sad. Very sad. Can I help? No? Okay. This is terrifying. Ooh, okay. What do you think? No, I mean, that's what I mean, yeah, angle it. I'm so sad to say goodbye to this stuff.
I don't think I'm gonna miss, but all the furniture is this.
The bookshelf? That's the only thing you're gonna miss? That's because that's the only thing you used other than the nightstands, but, and the dresser, but we're taking that with us. All right, car is packed. Got the chair, the desk, the mirror. All right. Car is packed to the fucking brim. We have a book bin here for all my books. We have the mirror, we have desk, bookshelf. Tyron ended up taking the chair so we could fit the bookshelf, so that could fit in his Mustang. So we just like put that and a couple like little mini things that we're bringing there, but his car can't fit anything. So my car has everything, and it is tight. It is packed in. We're driving an hour to my mother's house in Rhode Island, so we gotta drive ahead of us. I didn't even say, our manager asked if we wanted the night off work, so we obviously said yes so we could get some things done because she's like, we're not busy tonight. So instead of doing this tomorrow morning, we're doing this all tonight so it can just get done. So we have tomorrow morning to kind of like relax a bit and get the last few bits done, and then we're basically done with the move. It's crazy. Basically, this is the old guest room at my mom's house. This used to be her room when I lived here, and then she moved into my room. But now it's like storage slash like closet. So we have to take apart this bed because it's broken. Let's do it. I forgot to show myself making my coffee today, but that's okay. I have one more day of doing that tomorrow. I just took a shower. I did like the whole thing. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Today is my last day of work, and it is also the day I have to say goodbye to my mom. I think about it like every day, but like I try not to think about it too much every day, if that makes sense. Because I get very upset about it. Getting little pimples on my forehead. I only get pimples on my forehead when I get stressed out, and it has just been like a lot the past like week or two. I feel like you guys saw that in my last vlog. Like it's just been a lot of emotions, and it's still like continuing. Everything is so bittersweet right now, and oh my god, I just realized my moisturizer is packed. I have like a travel size one, but it's in my car. Oh well. But I wanted to include this day in the vlog because we're not going to be doing too much packing, but we are saying goodbye to my mom for a while, and that is not easy, I'll tell you that. My mom is my best friend. She is a single mom, and I am her only child, so I feel like I would have a bit more peace with me moving again if she had another kid, but she does not, so it's always just been her and I. So when I'm away and like once I've moved and I've gotten settled and everything, we're both fine. But the transition days, like today and the next few days, are just very difficult for the two of us, I think. Like her in the sense of like her baby is leaving again, and for me because I'm like, oh my god, I just want her to be content and happy, and I just want a parent who is happy and safe and healthy, and I can't be there to like make sure, you know? Ooh, getting vulnerable here. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to cry, so I'm not really going to put much makeup on. I'm just doing sunscreen, and I'm going to do mascara. I wanted to share like the not so fun sides of moving away from home, because I've moved away from home before, so this isn't like a new experience. I've left home so many times now. It's been at least like 3 or 4 times for like consistent periods of time. It's just never easy. I feel like if you live away from home and you're like close with your parents, you understand that. So we're gonna meet for lunch because we both have to work today. She has to work tonight and I have to work tonight, so we can't spend the full day together. Last night we brought all the furniture to her house. I didn't show too much of it. I didn't like, I don't know, I feel weird like for some reason showing your house. I don't know, I feel like it crosses some kind of like personal line. I don't know, I just would rather not. So I showed like a little bit of us like breaking down the bed, but we broke down the bed, we got that out of there. We brought in the desk, the bookshelf, the mirror, the desk chair, and now that's all there for her for when I need it again. We're taking the nightstands and the dresser that we have here. So all the furniture I usually buy currently isn't really that expensive because I know I move around so much, so I'm not like attached to my furniture. However, if I do buy more in Florida, because I really loved having a desk, I loved my desk chair. If I buy more like cheaper furniture, like my IKEA desk was $50, I can just like resell it when I leave Florida, and sure, it's not like that much I'm selling it for, but it's still getting some money for it. I actually use those things, so it's not like the money is like going out the window and I'm not using those. So I will be seeing my mom again soon. I plan on coming home in like November-ish. So I'll do like a little weekend trip, and then she'll come to see me around my birthday. So the plans are in the works to see each other. It's just that we don't have our weekly meetups like we do now. And then it's our last day of work. I haven't even mentioned that. That's like a big thing. But it's our last day of work, and it should be an easy night. I think after work we're going out to drinks with all the coworkers that we're close to. You know, we're all leaving. A lot of them are going back to their home countries. A lot of us are going to Florida. So just like the final farewell to all of us. So I think that's the plan for today. Like I said, just wanted to share it because this is the not so fun parts of moving that sucks, like when you have to say goodbye to people you care about. I will say I'm so happy we got the night off yesterday though, because we got so much done that we would have waited until this morning to do, and it would have been such a big rush, and we would not have been relaxed on Saturday, which is tomorrow, which is the day we're kind of like packing the car and just like finishing everything. Makeup is done. I need new mascara. I feel like this is like running out now. And let's head to lunch. A very sad lunch.
Look how cute this is. It's a little tree house, because this place is called Tree House. How cute. Hi, Ma. This is cute. Look how cute. It's decorated for fall. How adorable. Look how big that is. Chicken breast ciabatta. Sorry. Chicken. It's giving Thanksgiving dinner with the green beans and the potatoes. Yeah, I'm obsessed. And then Tyron got a burger. Yum. Gonna miss you, Mom.
Miss you too.
Stop it.
Look, we've had a lovely little lunch.
I'll be fine with
I know, I'm gonna see you soon.
Of course
Of course I am.
Lay.
Love you.
Love you too.
What did you think of this place?
I love it.
It's cute, right?
I like the lights and the candles.
Yeah.
I love like this treehouse vibe. Very cute. Love you. I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye. One last bite of the vlog. We'll see you in a few months.
See you in a few months, honey. Be safe.
You too. I love you.
Love you too.
Come on. Cheers, guys. To a great summer. I'm gonna have to wrap this today. Last coffee in this apartment. Very weird to think about. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Cheers. Everybody's sleeping and I'm up really early, so I'm just trying to quietly get more packing done. Okay, so all of this is getting packed in this bag here, hopefully. The zipper is broken, but I'm still gonna pack it in here. And then what's in here is coming on the train. My camera died, so I don't know what I was saying, but basically this all needs to go in here. It's really not that much. We did very good at going through everything. That was the goal before moving. To like go through all our stuff so we don't have too much to bring. And then this is gonna come on the train as like snacks. None of that is ours back there. And then I just need to pack this stuff. And then what's up here, that's like vitamins and coffee and like teas and stuff. So first I'm gonna do this and then we'll go and do the rest of it. I think I got these little bags at Walmart. They're like these white and yellow mini trash bags. I feel like I don't really go shopping anymore, like at Target and anything, because I don't live near one. I don't have any like plastic like bags that I save, because you know usually you like will go to like Target, get plastic bags because you bought something, save it. That's what I've always done like growing up, and then I reuse it for like traveling and stuff like this. I don't have any because we don't go shopping. So I'm gonna use my little mini trash bags. These are for my bathroom trash, but I was like, may as well just use them. That is what I'm gonna do with all of this. It's all gonna go in a trash bag and then in the bag so nothing spills. And if it does, there's just like a better chance of it not getting all over everything. Bag is packed. I do wish I could zip this and I wish it was more secure. I'm nervous about all the sauces and stuff, but we might just have to risk it. I just have to make sure to pack this bag like on the floor and like somewhere where it won't spill and not near anything important, which is difficult because all I have is my little car to put everything in. I've come to an issue. I thought when we were coming here,
I only used one bag. That bag is full, and I still have a bunch more stuff, so I think I'm gonna improvise. Okay, I figured it out. One moving hack that like I stand by is a vessel that can be used as another vessel. For example, the recycling bin, it's now transporting all of my like covered, closed up spices and protein powders and whatever else I can randomly fit in here. At first I was gonna put it in this bag, but then I was like, that's silly because I have to take this anyway and it's structured. I may as well stick this bag inside another bag and not even use it. I gotta find a new home for all this. But this can fit in my car a lot better than probably this. Same thing for my trash can. I know that might sound gross, but on the way here I put all like the cleaning products in the trash can, and it was a great way to bring everything because I needed to bring that can regardless what I was using it for, if it was empty or full, so I may as well clean it out, which is what I did with the recycling bin. Scrub it with hot water and soap, clean at that point, and stick my cleaning products in there, you know what I mean? It's all like disinfectant anyway, so if anything spills, it's spilling in a trash can that's already clean. So, moving hack. Same thing in the last vlog where I had my containers for like storing like shoes and stuff. Those ended up being used for the kitchen stuff. I know that sounds weird, but I always clean everything out. I don't know. Is that gross? Moving forward, I'm gonna finish in here. I just gotta clean the kitchen, and I need to bubble wrap all of this glass, like my Nespresso and the blender. Everything needs to be bubble wrapped, and I'm gonna put it in this big black bag. I have my fantasy books in here inside of a basket. Again, vessel in a vessel. If that's even the right way to say it. I keep saying that, but I don't even know if that's like correct. But these are the only books I'm bringing down, all of my fantasy books. That's how you can tell I love fantasy books. So go read those. But anyway, I'm gonna put everything in here, and then we're done with the kitchen. I'm not totally sure how to wrap everything, but I'm kind of just gonna go for it. I feel like that's how half of moving is. You don't really know what's going on, but you're just gonna figure it out as you go. This is the last bit of bubble wrap I have, so hopefully I don't need more. I'm gonna use it somewhat sparingly, but I also have my prized possession, my Nespresso machine, so I kind of just have to like go for it, you know what I mean? So this is the blender. I don't even know how much bubble wrap to use. This reminds me of, you remember in school we had that project where you had to like drop an egg and you had to like make a vessel, and it like dropped from like 3 stories. I remember I was like in middle school. This is so random. And then you had to like make sure nothing broke, like if it fell. I feel like that's what this is. Like I have to make sure the egg, which is the blender, doesn't break. Which, again, terrifying. Last time I put it in like a foam football. I copied my cousin because he had done it the year before, so I wasn't like original or anything. Like I feel like that's what this is. It's giving like egg project, but I'm moving important things. We threw out the boxes when we got here because one, they were too big and we didn't have any storage. But now I wish I had the boxes like that these came in, the original packaging. I've always been terrible at like wrapping things, like gifts and stuff. This is like the same fucking thing. This looks like shit. Look at that. Here's a blender. Go. The bottom is still sticking out, even after, whatever. This is what I'm scared for. Do I need to wrap my Nespresso? Maybe I don't. Ooh, bags inside a bag. Wait, that's a good idea. Wait a minute. I just had an idea. I'll show you in a second. Perfect. I wish I had more bubble wrap though. Okay, here's my idea. A bag inside of a bag for the Nespresso to go in. Please work, please work. Right. Bubble wrap. These on top. I'm putting a pause to the kitchen. I don't have much left, but I think I need another hand for this, so I'm gonna wait until Tyron wakes up in the meantime, I'm gonna do other things. But we've done well. Someone commented on one of my vlogs to use these, when I use these, to put them in like at the bottom, like first. So I've been trying that and I like it. This is my last load of laundry before Florida. It's all my whites, everything. My robe and my sweat shirt and sweat set that I was wearing earlier. Just anything that's left over, and that is like the whites. So most of this will go in my carry-on, but the rest of it will go in my suitcase. Just gonna say good. All the wood from Mom's house. How many days ago did we do that too? Right in the trash. So many things. We are almost done with all the packing. It's just the miscellaneous stuff in the kitchen. I have some things in the washer and dryer. Just a few little like random miscellaneous things. I'm feeling tired. I went to bed very late last night, so I'm gonna relax after this. Like the last of everything basically, and then we're gonna start packing the car. Ordered some things, so let me show you. I have like a very random haul of things. I ordered things on Shaw's because I wanted a few things for the road. I got these little Chobani yogurts. I got one for Tyron and I, just to have a little extra protein because there's 20 grams of protein. So I'm gonna keep these in like little insulated lunch boxes for us so we can each have one because we're driving separately. Parmesan, garlic, and herb crackers because we have some dips in the fridge that I kind of want to snack on tonight, and or take with. Again, in the insulated bag. There's not a lot left and I don't want it to go bad. So I gotta try to eat that quickly. I got Tyron some dried apricots. Got a little tiny orange juice. Just feeling for orange juice. A Celsius for Tyron for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to Nitro actually and get a coffee without ice, so like my favorite without ice. Keep it in the fridge until like 2 in the morning when we have to leave, and then I'm gonna add ice to it so I have a coffee for the road, because all my stuff now is packed and there's nothing open at 2 in the frickin' morning, so I want to like be prepared. So I got myself a little Poppy, a prebiotic soda for the road. Everything's for the road. And then the last thing I got, this is actually for right now, I got some chicken wings. We have some sauces we want to run through, so I was like, what can we like get that, because we don't want to like get a ton of food out to eat if we have some things we can run through right now. So we have chicken wings, we have french fries, and I also made some chicken spring rolls that we're gonna eat right now. So we're working on finishing the last bits of what's in the fridge, and then anything else our roommates will just like hold on to because they'll be here a few more days. After that, the baton gets passed off to someone else that we work with, and they'll have this apartment. So they kind of said also leave any food you guys don't want, but I'm trying to like eat as much of it as possible. You know, I don't want to leave like a bunch of things here. So yeah, so that's everything. We're gonna start making these wings, and then we're probably gonna start like packing the cars and stuff soon. And then after this, I'm going into bed like early, like 6 p.m. and I'm gonna like relax. So whether I'm working on something or what, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna spend some time relaxing. Let's see what I can squeeze in here. Oh shit. I had it stacked so nicely. shoe. The one fucking shoe. I'm gonna have to find a new home for this one shoe. Okay, I'm in the part of the moving process where I'm getting overwhelmed. When I get overwhelmed, I tend to get like a little anxious, but also annoyed. Like everything like agitates me. I don't know if that's like a healthy response to like overwhelm, but it's my response. So I'm going to go to Nitro. I'm gonna get my coffee for later, just with no ice. I'm considering getting one like right now for myself, but I'm like, I don't think it's completely necessary. Maybe I'll get another fall drink because I saw they have like apple cider on their Instagram, and maybe like that'll be a good way to end my time here. So instead of like forcing myself to rush and do more and to be stressed and more overwhelmed, I decided to take a step back from everything, because every place I turn there is something else I need to do, and it starts to like stress me out, and then I stress like my boyfriend out, and then we both are feeling like a bit overwhelmed, and you know, because like you feed off each other's energy. I feel like when you're in like small spaces with people, you start to feel what they feel sometimes. So I am trying to learn how to deal with my overwhelm better and my anxiety, and just like take a step back and breathe. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go get my coffee for later, and then we'll come back to this. I also need to eat a little more. I had some spring rolls, but we're also, like I said, making the wings and stuff, so I think I just need to eat a bit too. I don't think I've eaten enough today, so it's a mix, you know? It's a mix. So we're gonna start here, and that's where I'm at with this move right now. It always goes like this too. Every time I move, I go through this like, not roller coaster, but I like feel all different things. I guess that's an emotional, I don't know. I just need to take a second. Last Nitro run for a while. Secured the goods. I'm so excited. Okay, I have secured the goods, okay? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling hopeful. I got an apple cider. So originally I didn't plan to like go in and get a bunch of things, but I was like, as I was talking earlier, I'm thinking like I may as well just get it. Here's the thing: apple cider, apple picking, pumpkin patches, hay rides, corn mazes, so many fall things that I did not get to experience this year, and I haven't in like a really long time because I've been away from home during the fall. So there's so many things that I consistently miss out on that are like part of my favorite parts of New England and like living in New England. And I'm so sad like I didn't get to go to my favorite like cider place, because I get like cider donuts and elephant ears and apple cider slushies and apple cider and spiked cider and so many like just good things. Like I didn't get to go apple picking. I'm gonna like cry. I think I'm just feeling sentimental today because this is it. Like this is it. So I got an iced apple cider. I think she put some cinnamon on top. So cheers to fall, cheers to New England, and cheers to my last day in Rhode Island. I want to cry. This always happens. I get overwhelmed and anxious, and then I get like annoyed, and then after I like come down, and then I want to like get emotional. Oh my god, it's so good. I want to like start crying. Why am I crying? I just explained why I was crying. It's so good. God, I'm gonna miss home. See, it's shit like this that makes me like miss home. Just all the parts of home that I love. I love apple cider. I got Tyron a hot one. He doesn't know I'm getting him one. I surprised him with a hot cider. He like prefers hot beverages. Okay, let's go home. Let's finish this shit. Cause it's 3:17. We're on schedule, but like I want to get done now. Like I'm ready, so let's go. All right, we're packing the car. Here we go. All right, first of the bags are going in. I moved that seat all the way up. The massive duffels are going in. I also moved this seat up all the way because no one's gonna sit here except my suitcase. And this is the process for fitting everything. This is the update. 2 suitcases, 1 big bin,
our one big bag, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 here, and I think we have 7 total. So we'll see how much more we can fit. This is the update on the cars. All the bags. I don't know if you can see back there. We have trash cans, and then in the way back we have suitcases. Under all of this stuff is the pots and pans and kitchen shit, as you can see right there. There's 2 bins of those. We have nightstands in Tyron's car, TV, chairs, suitcases in the trunk, and we're all packed. She's packed. Can you see? Probably not, because my car is black and then the like big duffel bags are black. We're going to get gas, filling up our car so we don't have to do it like tomorrow morning. But everything is pretty much done. The only thing is my passenger seat. What's gonna be in there is like the food, like snacks and food for the train. Like my carry-on will probably go in there, and then my duffel bag for the train. Again, we'll talk about that probably in the next vlog, because it's gonna be like the travel vlog, the train vlog. So we're just gonna finish here, and we're out of Newport, guys. That's Newport. That is it. Perfect. We have gas, so we're ready to go tomorrow morning. Last night at the Newport house. How are we feeling? Good?
Good.
Been a good summer, huh? We've had fun.